here.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum. This is me, Noora Bardanswali, and today my honorable guest is wonderful and I think very good person. So today we have with us Miss Andra Anit. She is a nurse. Uh, and a health expert and New York as she uh, specializes in digestive health and I think is very perfect for performance pupil health worker. So thank you very much. You are coming my show, and I am very apologize for you are disturb for me. So thank you very much. You are coming my show and I am very happy. So you you come my show. Thank you very much.
Did you?
So
I'm honored
yes,
to be here. I think there was just a little time discrepancy, so I'm always busy. I apologize, but I am here now, and I'm happy to be here.
thank you very much for you are coming and I think you please you are introduce yourself.
Okay, so I am Anjanette. I am a nurse, a holistic practitioner, which is a board certified nutritionist, a leaky gut, thyroid, and weight loss expert. I've been in healthcare 40 years. I am part of IAOTP and I am in worldwide leaders in healthcare. So I love helping people get back into a body they love that supports them. And um, I'm more of a humble person. You wouldn't know that by by my introduction, but I do have 45 books out now that are health, nutrition. Some of them are children's. I do a lot of children's books because I think you can start young and really help them where they're at. But I
Oh,
this is my life. This is what I've been doing. I've been in the profession for 40 years. So it's more of who I am at this point. It encompasses everything I do on a day to day basis. I live the life I teach others, which makes it easier, I believe.
okay, thank you. So, what is the success for your secret?
I think you really just have to find more joy and enjoy what you do. Uh, um, People come to me as a nurse at the most humbling times of their life, and they invite a total stranger in to help. They raise their hand and say, "Hey, I need some help." So I mean, that's an honor and a privilege, right, to try to help them through that time. And I think that it's just always, that point has always been so upfront for me. And I've always loved this since I was a little girl. I've just been very intuitive to the body and other people. I have a way of sensing what other people are feeling, and I can kind of see what's going on even if they're not verbally communicative. So I think you just really have to love what you do and really find joy in what you do. There's sad parts in health. There's very very sad parts in health, but there's a lot of joy and happiness too. From when those people get those outcomes, when you're able to save a life and send someone home to a family member, and or get somebody that's really been not listened to or doesn't feel seen or heard by their practitioner, to give them that grace and that time to hold space for them where they do now feel valued and heard, and you're able to get the information that you need to get to the root cause, right? Because sometimes it's not what we're saying to the practitioner, it's how we're saying it, and collecting all that data to make an informed decision and how to move forward in their health, right? So what may not seem necessary to them might be that missing piece that we were looking for to create that full plan and really help them get those outcomes they're looking for.
Mashallah, wow. So, what is peace?
I'm sorry that I don't understand the question. What is the piece?
What is peace?
What is peace?
Yes, peace.
What is peace? It's
What
whatever.
is peace? Peace. Yes, peace. Yes.
Well, peace is whatever you want it to be. To live a life that's aligned with who you are and the world around you. To be centered in yourself. That's peace for me. When I'm aligned and I'm in my body instead of in the exterior world, that's peace for me. Because if you can come home to yourself and be aligned to yourself, then that exterior world doesn't have the impact on our day to day, and it makes everything that happens so much more manageable.
Okay. So, what is your purpose, your nursing system and health system?
My purpose? I've been living my purpose since I was a little girl. I think that I have the ability to make people feel heard, and they do often open up and tell me things they've never been able to tell other people, other practitioners. I've had doctors say to me, "Where do you get this from? How do you know this?" And that's always been my purpose, being able to read those signs even when others don't often see them. But I feel like I've been living my purpose my whole life. So it's not a system. It's everybody has their own system, I guess, maybe for creating better business outcomes and things like that. But it doesn't matter if I'm with a patient in the hospital or I'm meeting someone on Zoom or someone's in my office. It is about creating a space where they feel valued, and you tailor whatever's going on to them, right? So I don't have people doing the same course or the same material because everybody's different. So if I meet somebody today and I meet somebody next week, the chances of them having the same problem or the same issue is very unlikely. So everything I create is for the person that's in front of me based on their needs and the outcomes that they want and they desire, right? So that is the system, because if you're not tailoring to the individual, then what you're creating is not going to work. You know, everyone is different. Everybody's in a different place in their health in this time, in this minute, right? Everybody has different genetics, comorbidities, different lifestyle habits, right? And a different belief system about what health is for them, right? So what might be healthy for me might not be healthy for someone else. They want more, they might want less or more, right? But the idea is to get them up and moving. But it has to come from a place of knowing that they can create that. So that's usually the first part of the system, letting them see that vision, because if you don't see it, you can't create it, right? You have to believe that it's achievable, right? And a lot of people, when they're trying to create something, it's not always easy in the beginning. There's going to be moments where they doubt themselves and they fail, but it's important to let them see how even those failures are leading them closer to succeeding, right? You have to fail before you succeed. You have to know what doesn't work before you figure out what does work for you and your body, right? So you it's really a process of, and it really is tailored to people, and it is about building their self-esteem back up and allowing them to look at all the places they've succeeded in their life, and that this is possible for them too. There's always going to be something that people struggle with, whether it's self-esteem, and whether it's mindset, whether it's, their agility, their performance, right? So not everybody is loving exercise, right? So how do I get that person that's never exercised in their life to get up and move daily, right? Some people are surrounded by stress daily. How do I get that person to create a space in their house that nobody can come in? That's their place to wind down and relax and center themselves. These are things that you have to adjust for based on the individual. Are they doing this alone? Do they have a support system at home, someone that's going to help them? Do they have friends that are going to cheer them on, right? Because that's really important, and helping them create a plan that are non-negotiable for them. Like, non-negotiable, I want to lose this amount of weight with this amount of time. Because when they can put a plan in place, it's easier to stick to that momentum, right? But people need to see those outcomes in the beginning. So you want to create goals for people that they can achieve right away, not just the long-term goals, but the short-term goals as well, right? So that they can see that this is possible. Yeah, okay, I'm down my first 2 pounds. Yeah, I'm starting to feel good. I'm proactively being part of my plan. They have to be a part of this. Otherwise, it's just you working their program, and they're not going to reach those outcomes. They have to commit to themselves. That's a big part of it.
Wow. So, where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
5 years from now, well, I'm probably going to really consult less. I've been doing this, like I said, for 40 years. Most of my mission is geared towards changing things that I don't like in health. There's a lot of food insecurity throughout the world, right? Um, there's a lot of homelessness. So what I do in my business is for those other things, those other pieces of me. Those are things that I write about. Those are things that I help with on different levels outside of my business, right? So in 5 years from now, I'd like to have at least opened a soup kitchen or something to that effect, have a few non-for-profits that we are actively contributing to. So those are my long-term goals. 5 years ago, I did a 5-year plan. I have surpassed what that plan was and had to extend that vision for myself. Because no matter where you are or who you are in life, you don't know what's possible until you dream bigger, right? So I'm a big dreamer, and I just keep moving in that trajectory, right? Everything about me says health. All of my reels, all of my books, they're all health. All my reels are, the songs are now written by me. They are health related. So that if maybe someone's not a visual person, but they are an auditory person, they can hear that song that's going to calm their nervous system, right? There are different ways to get to health. So I'm surrounding myself with that because that is my big vision. I think that I think we've gotten very away from health, Nor. I think that it's become more of a business and less about the person. And I can't think of too many nurses that are on board with that. That's not what we signed up for in our lives. So a lot of us are out there creating health in our own ways, in our business, in our lives. So in 5 years from now, I'll still be teaching some aspects of health, but my vision will move more towards the nutritive portion of it, right? And ensuring that health is a great asset to have. But if you have people that don't have access to good health care or don't have access to good nutrition or they live in a food desert, how does it help them? So that's the next version of my story. That's what I'm working on now, trying to put in place those not for profits so that someone is benefiting, because I'm not going to be around forever. I'd like to put things in place that will still help people after I'm gone.
Very good. So, what's your mission, purpose, and passion, and vision? Are your confidence is very big, so you are very nice. Mm, so, what is your message for the people of the world?
That if you can dream it, you could really do it. There's nothing we can't create in our body. Sickness, anything that we've created in our bodies, we can reverse engineer, right? The same way we created it, we can undo that damage. It is about coming home to yourself. As people, we all have the ability to heal ourselves, whether you're in healthcare or not. But you do have to have that confidence, and you do have to take that time to get to know that body. Most sickness occurs because people have gotten very away from that self-care, taking care of themselves, right? So if some, it doesn't matter what you want to do. If you want to build better health, if you want better relationships, if you want more money, you want a better business, it's applying yourself to those areas with the belief system that it's already on its way to you. Because if you want something, you have to put in those actions daily to have that happen. I didn't just become healthy and stop there, right? I continue to do what I've always done to maintain that health. I eat the same types of foods. I do the same types of exercise. I do that self-care every day. I meditate, right? So you have to be the person you want to become and be it now, not when you get there. You can't say I want to be a millionaire, but you're worried about a dollar that you might need for bills, right? Those two are polar opposites. So you can't attract what you're pushing away. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yes. How would you love to be remembered?
I don't know. As someone who was empathetic and kind.
Thank you for the joining your. I think I am very thankful for you, and my need is your friendship, your friendly talking. So thank you. You are coming for my show, and your patient time is a wonderful time for me. So thank you very much. And inshallah, I am talking with you every time. So you are mm, me time for every day or every week, you know.
Yes.
Thank you very much, and Allah Hafiz, inshallah. Again and again, I talk to you, so thank you very much, and I am very, very, very thankful for you, sir. So thank you. Allah Hafiz, bye.
Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you. Allah Hafiz.